Can you comment about the difficulty of the security from an Israel perspective when there is a large number of people that want to destroy it? How does Israel exist peacefully? This one-state solution.
I don't know, by not shooting, a journalist doing her job in the Jenin refugee camp.
But that
by
doesn't...
not killing a 14-year-old standing in his front yard. This whole talk about, security and security fence and the whole like propaganda of the Israeli Defense Forces and this whole Iron Wall ideology in which somehow they're always defending themselves, even though they're, Netanyahu and the Israeli government continue to talk about an existential threat, about Iran being an existential threat, even though the Israeli government is the only body that holds nuclear weapons in the region. They're the most sophisticated army in the region, and yet they continue hiding behind their fingers and talking about an existential threat and talking about how like they're insecure and so on and so forth. I came here on the bus, I live in a house where everybody in the world can easily Google it and get its address, and anybody can just walk into my house. And this is just, and I'm lucky and privileged as a Palestinian journalist. There are many Palestinian journalists who lose their lives. This is like, that's real insecurity, but we don't even have time to whine about it because there's real shit going on the ground that we're preoccupied with and reporting on all the time.
But it also has like, some truth to it in terms of the threat that Israel is facing, including from Iran. If Iran were to get a nuclear weapon, do you think there's a threat from that?
But who has the nukes?
Right now.
Yeah, but like we're talking about this like faraway monster that's like we're scared of, it's like fear mongering. What do you mean? Yani, who has the nukes?
Some of it is fear mongering, but some of it is true.
I don't think it's true. I think Israelis are obsessed with genocide because they have enacted genocide against us. Even when we talk about like a future, a liberation of Palestine, when we're talking about anything, they constantly jump to saying things like, oh, they want to throw us into the sea. They want to kill all Jews. What kind of hyperbolic bullshit is that? To say that if I am chanting and marching for my home not to be taken away from me by some kind of settler court, I am somehow demanding the murder of all Jews across the world. That is hyperbolic. And the fact that we coddle it is insane to me.
آنچه در مورد ما میگویند